Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some essential transcription tips and tricks that will boost your efficiency and help you tackle even the toughest audio files. Look, transcribing can be a real grind. It's tedious, it's time-consuming, and if you're not careful, it can feel like you're stuck in a never-ending loop of rewinding and typing. But it doesn't have to be that way. With the right techniques and strategies, you can actually make transcription a much smoother, more efficient process. That's why I'm here to share some of my personal favorite tips that I've learned over the years to help you transcribe like a pro and get the job done faster. First up, let's talk keyboard shortcuts. You guys know I'm all about efficiency. I hate wasting time on unnecessary clicks and mouse movements. That's why keyboard shortcuts are an absolute game changer when it comes to transcription. Instead of constantly switching between your mouse and keyboard, use shortcuts like Ctrl+C to copy text and Ctrl+V to paste it. This might seem like a small thing, but trust me, those seconds add up. And there are tons of other shortcuts out there that can save you even more time. For example, you can use Ctrl+B to bold text, Ctrl+I to italicize, or Ctrl+Z to undo mistakes. The key is to learn the shortcuts that you'll use most often and practice them until they become second nature. Next up, let's talk about your workspace. Now, you might not think this is a big deal, but trust me, having a comfortable and ergonomic workspace can make a huge difference in your productivity and how long you can actually sit there and transcribe. When you're hunched over your keyboard for hours on end, you're putting a lot of strain on your neck, your back, and your wrists. And that can lead to discomfort, pain, and even repetitive strain injuries over time. So, invest in a good ergonomic chair that provides proper lumbar support. Make sure your desk is at the right height so your wrists are in a neutral position when you're typing. And take breaks to stretch and move around every hour to prevent stiffness. Distractions are productivity killers. They break your focus, they introduce errors, and they just make the whole transcription process take way longer than it needs to. Find yourself a quiet workspace where you can truly concentrate on the task at hand. Now, I know this isn't always easy, especially if you're working from home, but try to find a dedicated workspace, even if it's just a corner of your bedroom, and let your family or roommates know that when you're in that zone, you're not to be disturbed. And if you need to, use noise-cancelling headphones to block out any external sounds. Chapter 4. Find your playback speed. One of the most helpful features for transcription is adjustable playback speed. Most audio players have this, and it lets you slow down or speed up the audio without changing the pitch. If you're dealing with a fast talker, don't be afraid to slow things down to make sure you catch every single word. And if the speaker is a bit slower, you can bump up the speed a bit to keep pace with your typing. It's all about finding that sweet spot where you can comfortably understand the audio and transcribe accurately without feeling rushed or like you're lagging behind. Chapter 5. Noise reduction is your friend. Let's face it, not all audio is created equal. Sometimes you'll get recordings with background noise, static, or just poor audio quality in general, and that can make transcription a real nightmare. That's where noise reduction software comes in. Tools like Audacity, which is completely free by the way, can work wonders in cleaning up your audio and making it much easier to understand. These programs can help filter out background hums, reduce static, and even isolate the speaker's voice to improve clarity. Chapter 6. Don't be afraid to look it up. Look, you're not expected to know every single word or term out there, especially if you're transcribing in a specialized field like medicine or law. When you come across an unfamiliar word or phrase, don't just guess or leave it blank. Take a few seconds to look it up online. Use online dictionaries, industry-specific glossaries, or even just do a quick Google search. It's better to take a little extra time to ensure accuracy than to submit a transcript with errors or gaps in information. Transcribe like a pro. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more productivity hacks and professional advice. Remember, transcription doesn't have to be a painful experience. With the right tools, techniques, and mindset, you can actually become incredibly efficient and accurate at it. So go out there and crush those transcripts.